In the summer of 1990, peace in Kuwait was shattered by the expansionist plans of their neighbor, Iraq. On August 2nd, Saddam Hussein sent 100,000 troops across the border, announcing that Kuwait had ceased to exist.
And my country is under occupation. My people are suffering. And I appeal to you again for your assistance and help.
This will not stand. This will not stand, this aggression against Kuwait.
When sanctions and negotiations failed, the United States led a 32-nation coalition against Iraq in Operation Desert Storm.
Force will be used suddenly, massively, and decisively.
After 6 weeks, Iraq's occupation forces collapsed. In a final act of vengeance, Saddam ordered the detonation of almost 700 oil wells. War leaves Kuwait devastated. Its people scattered, the whole network of modern facilities in ruins. Emergencies in every sector of society demand response.
Can you clarify what the situation is? This is zero south here.
In oil fields, you prepare for accidents, even for disaster. But who could have prepared for this? 6 days after liberation, a small group of firefighters arrived to assess the task ahead. $5 million barrels a day going up in clouds of poisonous smoke and soot. If left alone, the fires could burn for 100 years.
It's not just darkness as you imagine darkness. And there were lots of days for a long, long time that were absolutely black.
Everywhere you looked, there was a burning well. Everywhere you looked was nothing but destruction. And when you could see the sky, it didn't last but a few minutes and it'd be total darkness again. I went back home. I tried to tell them what I had seen on the trip, what we would be up against, what they would need to expect. And then I told them, there's no such words that I know that will explain what you're fixing to go into. And I couldn't describe it to them, what I'd seen. I could not. There wasn't words, there's no words around to describe what we saw when we came here in March.
Thousands of Iraqi mines and coalition bombs lie unexploded in the soft sand around the wells. Disposal teams creep through the dark days, searching them out. There's only a handful of oil field firefighters in the world, and no one is certain how long it might take. Some say 5 years, some say 10.
Let's get this piece of junk out of here so we're going to work.
From 40 countries come 10,000 people and thousands of tons of machinery. It's the largest non-military mobilization in history. Start at the beginning, rebuilding the roads. On the edge of the oil field, there's a big deposit of a clay called gage. Fine and dense, it will sit on top of the oily sludge without absorbing it. Thousands of tons of gage build hundreds of miles of roads, one to every fire. Pipelines, useless now, stretch from every well and field to the coast. Why not reverse them? Instead of taking oil to the coast, bring an ocean of water to the middle of a desert. Saddam Hussein built this pipeline to flood the shore with oil and create a wall of fire against a coalition invasion. Now it too carries water to dozens of reservoirs and fills them with 1 million gallons each.